Did Aretha Franklin leave her will under the couch cushion? When Aretha Franklin died last year, her family said that she had. But, as it turned, in a court filing on Monday, the personal representative of Ms. Franklin's estate disclosed that 3 handwritten documents had been discovered just weeks ago at Ms. Franklin's home, one in a spiral notebook under her sofa cushions, the others in a locked cabinet, and asked a Michigan probate judge to decide whether any of them are valid wills. The scrawled papers, which are dated between 2010 and 2014, are at times barely legible, with cross-outs, marginal notes, and some salty tangents. Yet the unexpected surfacing of the documents has raised a whole new set of questions, not only about Ms. Franklin's intentions, but about the validity of wills that are unwitnessed and roughly drafted. If those documents were all in Ms. Franklin's handwriting, said Melanie Jacobs, a professor of law at Michigan State University, and if it is dated and it seems that there is intent for the document to be the will, it could be valid regardless of whether it has witnesses or is notarized. But Herbert E. Nass, a New York lawyer and the author of the book Wills of the Rich and Famous, said, "I think these handwritten documents are not going to get much respect from the court." The first document, dated June 2010, is the most extensive. Over 11 cram. By contrast, the last document, dated March 2014, is only 4 pages, and more simply divvies up her assets among her children and grandchildren. The discovery of the documents has apparently divided Ms. Franklin's 4 sons. According to the court, a statement from the estate said that 2 of Ms. Franklin's sons oppose admitting the wills, but did not identify them. The statement added that Ms. Owens remains neutral and wishes that all parties involved make wise choices on behalf of their mother, her rich legacy, the family, and the Aretha Franklin estate. If the wills are ruled invalid, then Ms. Franklin will have died without a will, and her 4 sons would receive equal shares of her estate, per Michigan law. The estate's filing said it was unclear whether the documents satisfied Michigan's requirements to be considered wills. Several legal experts, Kenneth J. Abdo, an entertainment lawyer in Minneapolis, said the documents appeared to show Ms. Franklin's intentions, and might satisfy that stipulates the following conditions for a holographic, or handwritten will: that it need only be dated and signed, and that the document's material portions must be in the testator's handwriting. Yet the document's ambiguities may cause problems, according to James R. Hines Jr., a professor at the University of Michigan Law School. It is very common with handwritten wills for the grammar to be bad and sometimes ambiguous, Professor Hines said. This is why given the way the documents were found, it was also unclear whether other potential wills might exist. "We should be looking under all the furniture," Mr. Abdo said. When Ms. Franklin died in August at the age of 76, of pancreatic cancer, she was celebrated as an unparalleled master of American music, the Queen of Soul, and a civil rights hero, whose songs like Respect have remained anthems of empowerment for decades. Her in Detroit taxes have loomed as a potential problem. The size of the estate. "I acted as her personal attorney for many years and until the date of her death," he said in a statement, "so if that is what she thought, I don't know why she continued with me." The court filing gives a glimpse of the estate's pending business, noting potential deals for a biopic and television show, as well as a review of the value of her music catalog and likeness. In one of her first acts running the estate, Ms. Owens made a deal to allow the release of the long-delayed documentary of Ms. Franklin singing gospel at a Los Angeles church in 1972, which has been hailed by critics as a masterly performance. According to the website, another point of debate in the family is the plan by Ms. Owens, as executor, to sell a .12-acre sliver of land adjacent to a condominium that Ms. Franklin owned in suburban Detroit. One son, Donald J. Wilson Jr., a Los Angeles lawyer who handled Ms. Franklin's entertainment deals for nearly 30 years, said the handwriting seemed to be hers. He had often advised, "If she had mentioned that to me," Mr. Wilson said, "I would have said, Aretha, what you really need to do is go see a lawyer and make sure it's done in accordance with the law." MSN UK are empowering happiness for Mental Health Awareness Month. Find out more of Gallery People We Lost in 2019 photos.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.